Most of the non-US person have a company in the US regarding empowering their business, selling stuff on Amazon, improving their drop shipping business and get investment from venture capitals. Delaware is one of the leading states, enables you to work remotely and run your business from your country. One of the leading service provider e-delaware.com shows the statistics. People not only has a formation in Delaware for company purposes, but they also do business formation to register their boats. Another issue, you have a company in the US that you are running it online. In some case, you are stuck while making money transactions since you do not have a bank account in the US. Do you know what to do? If you are trading with US companies, it is inevitable to open a bank account in the US. Your clients will ask to process payments by local payment methods. Even though some businesses state they use services like PayPal or wire transfers, such ways of transactions can be inconvenient and costly. Although U.S. government makes it challenging to have U.S. bank account for non-residents, it is not impossible, primarily if you are working with an authorized agency in the U.S. Seemingly, the method you can use to have a bank account without going to the U.S. is applying online banks. Silicon Valley Bank or EverBank is the benevolent banks, especially for entrepreneurs and businessmen and businesswomen without visiting the USA. Nevertheless, this is also a little time-consuming and complicated process. At this stage, DelawareAgency.com is the way to help you to guide you in every step of the process. Because of their experience in opening a company in the U.S., they know every detail in the process, even opening a bank account in the U.S. without going there. Go there and open the account. Alternatively, you can plan a trip to the U.S., talk to the banks to open a bank account. To do this, you need to collect the required documents before going to the U.S., and you need to demonstrate your credibility to the banks. To proceed with this method, you need a U.S. visa. However, visa process for the U.S. is complicated. In this stage, DelawareAgency.com is again the way to complete your visa process. As we get information from the authorities of DelawareAgency.com, banks ask for the presentation of two primary documents called Certificate of Authority and Certificate of Good Standing. At the very beginning, it should not be forgotten that the banks in the U.S. regulated by the federal law, also the state laws apply to the banks. That's the reason why banks may ask for different documents in different locations and depending on the self-regulation of the banks. In this respect, it is vital to ask the bank for the required documents before collecting the records. The records, Certificate of Authority, and Certificate of Good Standing, are the ones wanted by the most of the banks. Certificate of Authority, this is called foreign qualification, and basically if the company wants to do business in other states than the state of incorporation in the U.S., it has to obtain Certificate of Authority, in other words, foreign qualification. Certificate of Good Standing, this is called Certificate of Existence. This document is the document which shows the company has paid all its taxes and has a registered agent whose fees are paid. If you are planning to open a bank account in the U.S., you may contact DelawareAgency.com for further information and make your process more comfortable.